But I think one thing we can be pretty sure of is that leadership is about people and it's about relationships. If you're going to be leading, then you need to be leading some other people, even if it's only temporarily, and even if who those people are is changing and shifting or not easy to completely identify. But it's something about relationships and people, and which means that any search for a sort of purely scientific or rational basis for leadership is going to be defeated. It's going to be unlikely that we can find a rational basis for it. So it's kind of intrinsically emotional as well. And people who prefer sort of scientific methods might find this kind of very irritating, and therein lies the problem. It's irritating, which is an emotional response, and this is the kind of thing that we have to deal with. So leaders, one way or another, have to deal with the emotional side of things, and they have to be able to engage with people emotionally and use their own emotions and understand those and be comfortable, not discombobulated by that. I think the other thing which we can be certain of, ironically enough, is that leadership is about uncertainty, that it is about dealing with that which we don't yet know or fully understand. In Ron Heifetz from Harvard, he'll talk about the fact that if we face a problem or a predicament, perhaps we might more aptly say, if we face a problem that we know what the answer is, then by definition it's not leadership. That leadership is always dealing with the unknowns, that leadership is coping with the adaptive work, trying to bring together through bricolage, as Keith Grint would say, a way to deal with what's sometimes described as a wicked problem or an adaptive problem, one to which there's no cookie cutter, ready-made solution, however complicated or however much resources we might have at our disposal. That there's something kind of elusive about it that requires venturing into the unknown, and that's where the uncertainty crops up. So there's something here that is kind of somehow indefinable, in the same way that leadership itself is indefinable.